Going to Epcot. Epcot, Epcot, Epcot. I'm so excited. Hey Thomas, where are we going?
Is this the Trident in this?
Infinity and Beyond.
Is this the Trident?
The Magic Kingdom.
Hey guys.
That's why I stopped.
If you didn't catch it the first time, I'll say it one more time. Today is day 2 and we're going to Epcot. And you're going to see what time it is here soon, so I'll just tell you about the weather. The weather, the first couple of days we're there because Hurricane Matthew was just so soon, is overcast and cloudy and kind of chilly. So I dressed like it was going to be warm this day, and then it was chilly, so I was cold all day. So that's great. And you just saw a little piece of the globe. Look at that. Oh, stunning, beautiful. And, yeah, so, just kind of fill in the silence, and because the video is going to go a little fast. You're going to see what time it is here. Boom, called it. And then we're going to head to our first ride, which is Test Track. So the reason we're here at 9:18 in the morning when I'm never up this early is because we lost our fast passes for all of the week of Disney. So we're scrambling to get them up, and we didn't get all of them up. So we came in really early knowing that the lines were only going to get worse throughout the day. So our goal was to hit Test Track and then to hit Mission to Space right away and get those done and then walk around the world. So we're done with Test Track and now we're heading to Mission to Space. And I'm going to get a little shot for you guys for Test Track. It's a really fun ride, and I suggest definitely, Epcot is my favorite park, so I'm going to suggest you go to Epcot, period. So we knew that Test Track, Mission to Space, and Soaring, which are like the 3 really popular actual rides at Epcot, were going to be just busy all day. So we tried to get 2, and then we got a fast pass for Soaring for later on that night. So we're at Mission to Space. There are 2 settings. You could either be an orange team or a green team. And so basically this is a, high risk or a low risk because it is a simulated ride. So basically just choose which one you're comfortable with. Me, my dad, and my brother went with orange, and my mom and my nephew went with green. And we'll be done with this ride here in a second. It was a really fun ride. Once again, I suggest you go to it. And now, after those 2 rides, we were all really hungry because I think it was around 11. So it took us about 2 hours or more to get through 2 rides. And so we were trying to walk to where the world exhibit thing is and to get lunch there. So that's what we're doing, and it's just very pretty, and it wasn't really busy on this side. We chose to go to Epcot this day because it has magic hours at night, so it's going to be open later for those who stay on Disney property, which we do, and so we were like, oh, we'll just do Epcot all day, which apparently is what everybody else thought, because Epcot was super busy, and it was just crazy. So to get shots without a whole bunch of people, and it was really nice. And also, shout out to the people I've edited out who walked by me while I was getting these shots, and they're like, oh, well, there goes a vlogger. You caught me. All 200 of my viewers are gonna love this. And today is a day in which me and my whole family are together. So it's my brother, my nephew, my dad, and my mom, and me. So you just saw them in the last shot. So I skipped Mexico, and I'm really sorry I didn't get any footage of Mexico, but after Mexico is Norway, I believe. That's where we had lunch. I highly suggest it. And there's the Frozen ride that everybody wanted to go on. The wait time usually was 120 minutes to 200 minutes to ride that ride. So that is the only ride I did not get to ride on that I really wanted to ride on. But Norway was very pretty. I don't usually go to Norway when going to Epcot, so I was really happy to go there. And lunch there was fantastic. We did the character lunch, and I highly suggest it despite it being expensive. But, shout out, food at Disney is always expensive. Just accept it. And now we're in China, which was also beautiful. Not usually, again, somewhere where I go. And just shots. Me and my family are talking about the lily pads right now. And, the shopping over in China is really nice. I found a collection of a wall with all these dolls that I almost bought, but I forgot to bring extra money with me this day, and I knew I was going to spend almost all my money in Japan, so I didn't buy a doll from China, sadly, because they were super cute. And then this is Germany. Just so you guys know, I am filming each quote-unquote country we're going to. So it's all just in order. I'm not skipping a country besides Mexico, which I totally forgot because we literally passed by Mexico in a rush just looking for food and arguing about food. So that's that. Coming up, I believe, after Germany is Italy. Let me check. Yeah, it's Italy. And after lunch, my mom left us. Oh, here's some miniatures I'm going to get some shots for because you guys know me. I love miniatures. So here's a shot for miniatures. Our mom left us after Norway, and my dad meets up with us again at Italy, which is the next stop. Italy has, I think, 3 restaurants in there. I didn't see any shopping, but I could have not been paying attention. But the architecture in Italy is really beautiful, so I have a lot of shooting for that.
Right there.
I know, that's what made me think of it.
The lizard.
I only see one train right now.
They're gonna catch up. No, they'll have to catch up. Okay.
I'm hoping next time I go, I will be able to eat at Italy because pizza is really easy to do vegetarian, so we'll see. And it's not a real Italy if there isn't a statue of a god.
Yes, he is.
And now we're back in good old USA. It has an amphitheater, which you'll see like right there in the corner. And you can see the globe across the water. There's a shop there that we went to, but we didn't buy anything because it's all very like America, and I don't need that in my life, so I didn't buy anything there. But it was really nice seeing the architecture, how reminiscent it is of 1776. I really like that. And one thing I always applaud Disney for, despite kind of having like cutouts. Oh, Japan! I'll finish my thought later. My Japan footage is going to be really small. Japan has a restaurant and a store, and they also had an exhibit, so the next video is going to be of the exhibit. The store has a place where you can buy kimonos, the pearls, the seawater pearls, I believe, and like just a whole bunch of kawaii, you know, and Miyazaki stuff. So I spend all my money at Japan all the time. And after Japan is Morocco, which I think is hands down my favorite country. Probably tied with Japan or just leading slightly above Japan, just because Morocco is so pretty, and I just really love it. And to finish my thought I started when Japan popped up, I really applaud Disney despite like their little picturesque views of the world or what they have on display, like, you know, kind of what everybody thinks about Morocco. What they do is hire people from the countries to work in these like little archetypes. So the people that work in Japan are Japanese from Japan. Disney allows worker visas and student visas for them to come to Florida and work in Epcot. And so it's just really nice to kind of go in and talk to people from their respectable countries, like going into Germany and being able to talk to Germans, what it's like living in Germany or something. I really appreciate that. So Morocco is also my favorite because of the people from Morocco. The last time I went, they were just really, really nice, and it's created a really good image with me, so it's always going to be one of my favorite places. And it's also so beautiful, so enjoy my imagery shots, things. Morocco, they had a whole bunch of like market style shops, which were really cute. Oh, and this is my favorite room in Morocco. I think it's the indoor garden. I would have shot the plaque for you guys to read about what it is, except my brother ruined my shot a little, so I'm sorry about that, guys.
Casey in line?
No.
What, buddy?
I'm not waiting. I'm not waiting.
I'm going to be showing you guys, like you'll see around the periphery edges, little food kiosks, because every October, Epcot does the Food and Wine Festival, so these little kiosks are popped up where you can go and get food and alcoholic beverages and non-alcoholic beverages as well from these places. So you'll see Belgium and like Brazil, and now we're in France. So Food and Wine Festival is always a big draw in October. We end up eating here at this French restaurant on day 3, so I think I have some footage of that, but it's really good. I highly recommend it. I also go to France every time. France, I think they have a little shopping. I don't remember. They have the French restaurant, and then they also have a video. So I usually go to the video every time I go to Epcot, but I did not go this year, but I highly suggest it. It's not just about Paris. It is about France as the country, and it's a very nice video, so I highly suggest it. And there's a shot of the Eiffel Tower. The fake Eiffel Tower, obviously, because it's Florida.
You guys want to go in and shop, or are you good?
There's my dad.
People smoking while there's little kids around.
Because I can.
Welcome to fun.
So now we're leaving France and heading to the next country. It's a little bit of walking because we're almost done walking around the world, and it gets a little confusing because there are all these bridges. So
Epcot's right over there. I'm like, what are you talking about?
But we are considered.
I don't know if you can hear me and my family arguing, but I realize I'm wrong now. It's okay. And I don't know if you guys can hear it, but we are now in England. And in England, they have a show with a like British pop band, you know, like the British invasion in the 1960s with the Beatles. I don't know what song they're playing or who it's by. Like, all that escaped me, and I still can't remember. But they do shows all the time, like in the little behind the little shopping area right there. England, I know, has a lot of like little shopping stores, a lot of telephone boxes, as you can see, and some eating places, British pubs, if you will. And it's one of the places I always go to just to kind of see what's in their shops.
That's Epcot's mascot. It's probably just in the stores in the property they go to.
And then between Britain or the England and the Canada is that little stage right there for the Scottish musicians. They play every once in a while. If you can catch them, I highly suggest it. They're really good. And then here's Canada. The video they play in Canada is Oh Canada, as you can see there. And I like their architecture because it's two different themes kind of mashed together in Disney. And I always think it's a unique and fun take. It's just weird also. I don't know. It's Disney. What can I say? After Canada, I believe we're done walking around the world. So you're just... Oh, some more food eatery places. And there are just some shops at the beginning of walking around the world. That's where I get my Duffy from. And we're done. We're done walking around the world. It took us about 4 hours, I believe, including eating. So it's really fun. It would have taken us a little longer if I also wanted to do the videos, but I didn't do any of the videos. After walking around the world, my nephew... Oh, sorry. My nephew did get us a fast pass for the Finding Nemo ride, so we're waiting for that here at this building, which has a lounge for Disney Vacation Club members, which my parents are, so we went to go sit there and relax a little bit, because walking around the world hurts your feet so much. So wear comfortable walking shoes, okay, guys? Here's Finding Nemo. The ride for Finding Nemo is a lot like the Haunted Mansion ride type of thing, like, you know, at the very end of the Haunted Mansion. It's a ride you definitely should go on. I'm not going to spend too much time talking about it because we don't have 30 minutes left to the video, and I would critique everything, let's be honest. After Finding Nemo, we had a fast pass for Soaring, so we went to Soaring, and then we ate at the building that you're going to see, and we rode Living with the Land with the family. And then me and my nephew ran all the way back to Norway to see if the Frozen waiting time went down so we could catch it while the fireworks were going on. It did not. It was at 140 minutes, so we ran back, ate, and then watched the fireworks. And then after that, I got split up from my family, and I rode the Earth Ride, Soaring again, and Test Track.